Mental preparation and matchday readiness. Beyond the physical drills, a significant portion of the final training session was dedicated to mental preparation. Coaches emphasized concentration, emotional control, and decision-making under pressure, factors that often define big matches. Players were reminded that confidence comes not only from talent, but from discipline and belief in the game plan. Small-sided games were used to recreate intense match scenarios, forcing players to think quickly and react instinctively. These exercises were designed to prepare the squad for moments when the opposition applies pressure, presses aggressively, or looks to exploit mistakes. The message was clear: stay calm, trust your teammates, and stick to the structure. Medical team working around the clock. While the players trained on the pitch, the medical and fitness staff remained deeply involved behind the scenes. Extra attention was given to recovery routines, stretching sessions, and injury prevention exercises. The aim was to ensure that every available player reaches matchday in optimal condition. Regarding Bruno Fernandes, the club's approach has been cautious but optimistic. Regular assessments continue, and the final decision on his availability will depend on how his body responds in the hours leading up to the match. The coaching staff understand the importance of long-term fitness and are determined not to risk worsening any issue. Youth players making an impression. Another positive takeaway from the session was the involvement of younger players, who trained with confidence and maturity. Their energy added intensity to drills, and their willingness to learn impressed the senior members of the squad. The manager has consistently shown trust in youth development, and this session was another opportunity for young talents to prove they can contribute when called upon. Their performances also pushed senior players to maintain high standards, creating a competitive but healthy environment. Tactical flexibility remains key as preparations continued. It became clear that flexibility will be central to Manchester United's approach. The team practiced shifting formations during play, ensuring players are comfortable adapting if circumstances change, whether due to injuries, in-game challenges, or tactical adjustments from the opposition. This adaptability is especially important given the uncertainty around Bruno Fernandes. The coaching staff want the team to remain unpredictable, capable of attacking through multiple channels rather than relying on a single source of creativity. Dressing room mood, calm but determined. According to sources close to the squad, the mood in the dressing room after training was calm, yet determined. Players understand the expectations that come with wearing the Manchester United shirt, and there is a shared belief that strong preparation leads to strong performances. Team talks focused on unity, responsibility, and pride. Each player was reminded that success depends on collective effort. Every tackle, every pass, and every run matters. Final thoughts before match day. As the final training session concluded, the overall impression was one of readiness. The intensity never dropped. Communication remained sharp, and the players left the pitch knowing they had given everything in preparation. Whether Bruno Fernandes is fit enough to feature or not, Manchester United head into the upcoming match with confidence, structure, and belief. The added focus on mental strength, tactical flexibility, and squad unity highlights a team prepared for any challenge. United have completed a high-intensity final training session as they prepare for their upcoming match, sending a strong message of focus and determination, despite growing concerns that captain Bruno Fernandes may miss the game due to fitness issues. The atmosphere at the club's training ground was serious, energetic, and competitive, with players fully aware of the importance of the next fixture. Coaches pushed the squad through demanding drills, tactical rehearsals, and match simulation exercises, underlining how crucial preparation is at this stage of the season. A session defined by intensity and focus. From the opening warm-up to the final tactical briefing, the session reflected a team that knows what is at stake. High-pressing drills, quick passing combinations, and sharp movement off the ball were at the heart of the training, showing the manager's desire for intensity from the first whistle of the match. Defenders worked closely on their positioning and communication, ensuring the back line remains compact and disciplined. Meanwhile, midfielders were tasked with controlling tempo, switching play quickly, and maintaining balance between attack and defense. Up front, attackers practiced finishing under pressure, with coaching staff insisting on speed, accuracy, and composure in front of goal. Every drill was executed at match pace, reinforcing the idea that this fixture could be decided by small details. Bruno Fernandes, a major question mark. Despite the positive energy in training, much attention was drawn to the absence, or limited involvement, of Bruno Fernandes. The Portuguese playmaker, who has been central to United's creativity and leadership this season, is reportedly dealing with a minor fitness concern picked up during recent training sessions. Club sources suggest the issue is not considered serious, but the coaching staff are unwilling to take unnecessary risks. Fernandes's workload has been carefully managed, with medical staff monitoring his condition closely ahead of matchday. His potential absence would undoubtedly be a blow. As captain, Bruno sets the tempo, links midfield and attack, and often delivers in decisive moments. His vision, pressing intensity, and leadership are difficult to replace. Tactical adjustments being considered. With uncertainty surrounding Fernandes, the coaching staff used the final session to explore alternative tactical options. Other midfielders were given opportunities in advanced roles, testing different combinations that could maintain creativity even without their captain. The emphasis was on teamwork rather than reliance on one individual. Players were encouraged to take responsibility, communicate more, and share the creative burden. Wide players practiced cutting inside to create chances, while central midfielders worked on late runs into the box. This approach highlights Manchester United's growing depth and adaptability, qualities that could prove vital if Fernandes is ultimately ruled out. Leadership beyond the captain. One of the most encouraging aspects of the session was the emergence of leadership from across the squad. Senior players were vocal, guiding younger teammates through drills and maintaining high standards throughout. The coaching staff were particularly pleased with the attitude shown by the squad, as intensity never dropped, even during physically demanding phases of training. This collective mentality suggests a group ready to fight together, regardless of individual absences. Manager's message: discipline and belief. Although the manager did not publicly confirm Bruno Fernandes's availability, his message to the squad was clear. Discipline, focus, and belief will be key in the upcoming match. Tactical discipline was emphasized repeatedly, especially during defensive transitions and set-piece situations. The players responded positively, showing sharp concentration and willingness to absorb instructions. The final phase of training involved a simulated match scenario, designed to replicate the pressure and intensity expected on match day. Fans watching closely supporters will be anxiously awaiting updates on Bruno Fernandes's fitness, knowing how influential he is to the team's success. However, the strong performance in training offers reassurance that Manchester United are well prepared, motivated, and united ahead of the challenge. Whether Fernandes plays or not, the final training session demonstrated a squad determined to deliver a strong performance and maintain momentum in the season. Conclusion: Manchester United's final training session was a clear statement of intent. The intensity, organization, and commitment on display showed a team fully focused on the task ahead. While doubts remain over Bruno Fernandes's participation, the squad's readiness and depth provide confidence that they can rise to the occasion. As matchday approaches, all eyes will be on the final fitness assessment of the captain. But one thing is certain: Manchester United are prepared to fight, adapt, and compete at the highest level.